What are you doing here this early in the morning?
Oh, I just happened to be passing.
Oh, yeah? On your way to where?
The cash and carry. I thought I'd call in. What shouldn't I have done?
Oh, sure, come in. Do you want a cup of coffee or anything?
Well, you know, I don't know whether I do or I don't, really. I mean, there seems to have been a bit of a party here last night. Somebody drinking, not on your own.
I told you I had my accountant here, didn't I? Oh, got hangover this morning you could knit a jumper out of.
It seems a bit funny to me, accountant here at night. But I mean, it couldn't have been balance sheets you were wrapped up in then, could it?
You think I had a bird here, don't you?
Well, I never said that.
No, you thought it though, didn't you? You're jealous.
Was it really your accountant you stood me up for then?
Yeah, cross me heart. Just because I was drinking, don't think I was enjoying it. Roy, that's the accountant. He can take the pleasure out of anything. Do you know, he sat there drinking my malt, telling me I couldn't afford to give it to him. The mess I'm in.
Oh, you're not really in a mess, are you?
Well, according to Roy, I am, yeah. You see, I got a big lump of tax to pay for last year. Then I got the money I made out the factory deal. Cool, they're gloomy beggars, aren't they, accountants? The only pleasure they seem to get out of life is frightening their clients to death.
Yeah, but you are all right, really, aren't you?
Well, it all depends where you're standing. I mean, if I was to believe what Roy said, I'd go banana. Do you know what he said? He said, go and get yourself a job. I said, no way, sunshine. I don't work for other people work for me. Don't look so glum. I'm not worried, so why should you be? There's only one way I can go from here, and that's up.
It's going to be that exciting going to France with Eddie.
After a dirty weekend, he'll get you to France, pour some Pinot down here and have his way with you.
He doesn't have to take me to France for that.
Hey, that'll do. Have you been abroad before, love?
Yeah, of course I have. Benidorm, year before last.
That doesn't count as abroad. You're all right there. You can get some decent grubs for a decent ale down here. Now, this place that Eddie's taking you, this Charlieville, it is the pits. Well, it's Weatherfield's twin town, isn't it? You can't expect our council to get us out decent.
Take no notice. Their Vera went over to Charlieville, her and Ivy. They had a real good time.
Did you not go, Jack?
Me? I did not. I had better things to do.
Vera had a great time.
Doing what?
Wouldn't like to say, but she come back with a smile on her face.
She'll be in the cellar, Betty, if anybody wants to.
Unlikely.
Nice sparkle on them glasses, Betty. Proper job.
I always do a proper job.
Yeah, all right, don't get shirty. It's just that with my daughter and her family coming tonight, I wanted the place looking spick and span.
Yes, well, give over fretting, go and get your shopping done and get out from under our feet.
Yes, I think I'll get smoked salmon, shall I?
Well, if you must, but if it was down to me, I'd give them soup and a roast.
Oh, a roast, certainly a roast, but I think the smoked salmon is what they used to, you know.
Well, then
Betty.
give them a change. When you're in foreign parts, you have what the natives have. That's us, the natives.
Yes, all right, leave it with me. It'll be right.
Tonight they're coming then, is it?
Yes, a lot of them. Sandra, her husband, Tim, he's called, and young Vicky, Alex's granddaughter. He's like a cat on hot bricks, you know.
Yes, but I mean, still, you said they wouldn't come at all, didn't you?
I were wrong, wasn't I?
I've told Ken I don't want maintenance. No. If the marriage is over, I just want it all wrapped up. You'll be paying so much a week for Tracy, though, till she finishes school, that is.
But how will you manage?
Just have to work, I suppose. I mean, council expenses are a start, and I've got the house.
Oh?
Yeah, he's paying off the mortgage, and then the house will come to me. So at least I know I've got a roof over my head for me and Tracy.
How's Ken going to find the money for that?
He's selling the recorder. The Gazette are buying him out.
Oh, it seems such a waste. Marriage broken, now Ken's business. Oh, these love affairs. People cripple themselves, and for what? Will whatever he's got with this Wendy, will it last, do you think?
I don't care. All I know is it's Ken's own choosing. He's broken our lives up. Broken me as well, I sometimes think. That's twice I've been married, Emily. And twice it's gone wrong. I feel like such a failure.
Oh, come in.
Mr. Brennan in?
No, he's not.
Oh, I was hoping to catch him.
Oh, well, he's got a living to earn, you know. That is when he gets the chance. And you lot at Weatherfield Police Station haven't been exactly helpful to him, have you?
First you've kept his cab for the best part of a week, and now you're talking about dragging him through the courts.
It's not up to me, Mrs. Brennan.
No, I don't suppose it is. I still think it's disgraceful, though, picking on Don when there's criminals roaming about. Like them two lads who nicked his cab. Why don't you go out there and pick on them?
Hang on, hang on. When do you expect Mr. Brennan back?
I don't know. I'm hoping he's going to get back for a bit of dinner.
Right, well, when you see him, can you tell him we'd like him to come down to the station as soon as possible?
Oh, yes. And what are you going to do to him now?
Do you speak French, Eddie?
No.
Barely speaks English, him.
But you've been before?
No.
I bet you have, haven't you, Mr. Sugden?
I have, yes.
Was it nice countryside? Did you enjoy yourself?
I wasn't there on holiday, I was there to fight.
I didn't know you were a fan. Who was you to follow, United?
I'm not a football supporter either. I was there fighting Hitler. For the sake of the country's future, you. I wish I'd known then.
You know what I'm looking forward to? The fly. I love flying.
We're not flying.
Aren't we?
Cheap do, eh?
It's on a coach.
Oh, I don't mind. I mean, you see more of the countryside, don't you?
I'm warning you, you'll get landed with all sorts of rubbish to eat if you don't watch yourself. Snails, frogs' legs.
I've had frog legs.
Oh, you haven't?
They're all right, nothing special, bit like chicken. It was this posh restaurant Alec took me to once, and I thought I'd try them, so I told the waiter. And Alec, bless him, I'll never forget it, he said, frog's legs. When you're out with me, don't mess about with half measures. Bring her the full frog.
They have these horses duvas to start with and all, don't they? But what I want to know, Mr. Sugden, is that the only part of the horse they eat, the duvas?
Give me strength. Listen, woman.
She's pulling your leg, Percy.
Large British wine, please, Betty. How about you, young man? Do you want that top? Oh, yeah, sir. How's the job hunting going then?
Ah, not so good. There's a few jobs about, you know. Just don't fancy any.
Is that right? You help the girls out at the cafe, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes.
How are they doing down there?
Okay. It's a little gold mine, that place.
Oh, is it? Good. Cheers.
You know what's going to be the best thing? Roaming about the cafes and boulevards, just you and me, the two of us.
Yeah, well, we will be on our own some of the time, yeah.
What do you mean, some of the time?
Well, there's a few of my mates going as well. And girlfriends, too, if you want. You know, same as you. It's sort of the club outing.
Club? I didn't know you belonged to any club.
You know, a football club. I play every Sunday.
Oh, them! Oh, and they have this annual trip then, do they?
Yeah.
Well, if you take a tip from me, when you get over there, you stay off the water. If I were you, I'd take a couple of bottles of that Perrier stuff with me. You've had the police round again, eh? Constable hammering on your door this morning. Police never out of this street these days. Well, I've no time to stand here talking. I'll see you. Ta-ra.
Well, why don't you mind your...
Hello, love.
Percy Sugden's having a go at me now. He says the police have been round again.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Well, what do they want me for this time?
You know that lad? You know, the one you wanted in with green anorak?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, they've questioned him and his mate, other one. And they've admitted everything.
Have they?
Yeah, taking your cab, knocking the cyclist down, everything.
Oh, great. Great! Great!
Egg and chips, twice, Alma.
All right.
Hello. Well, I don't suppose those are for me, are they?
No, sorry, darling.
Oh, hang on. I've just got a are those, are those for me?
A little thank you for being so understanding about last night.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered.
For you, it's no bother.
Shall I see to the eggs, Alma?
Oh, no, thank you, love.
Look, I can see you're busy, so I won't waste any more of your time, but what about dinner tonight?
Oh, tonight. Well, I'll have to think about it.
Can you squeeze me in at such short notice?
Well, seeing as it's you that wants squeezing.
Right then, my place, okay?
Oh, what time?
Oh, any time you like. I'll be waiting.
And you still think it's me that's chasing him?
I never said that, Alma. All I said was, the trap doesn't have to go chasing after the mouse.
Oh, I do envy you. Oh, La Belle France.
So you liked it then?
Oh, yes, it was wonderful.
Only 'cause she spent her honeymoon there.
Oh, yes, but it was the perfect honeymoon. Well, when I say perfect, that there were one or two little mishaps, I suppose, like one day Derek got a pain in the Tuileries, and then another time we got lost trying to find the Louvre.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it, when you burst into go?
Hello.
Hello, Bill.
Right, sweet
cherry, please, Betty.
Yeah.
And Deirdre.
I'll have a lager, please, Betty.
Okay, and 2 hot pots, please, Betty, when you've a moment.
Okay, hello, Deirdre.
Hello.
How are you, you and Trace?
Oh, we're all right, thanks, Mavis.
Good. Well, if there's anything I mean, I know it must be difficult for you, so...
That's what I hate about coming in here now, getting a wave of sympathy. I hate people feeling sorry for me. And I know they mean well.
They do.
It just makes me feel like such a loser. And I wouldn't care, but I bet that Wendy Crozier is older than me. I bet she is, you know. And would you say she was better looking than me?
No.
Which just makes it worse. I mean, if Ken had run off with somebody half his age or a raving beauty or something, it wouldn't have been so bad. Oh, I don't know. Pay no attention to this, Emily. Just feel free to cock a deafen.
Come on, let's sit down.
All right. Cheers, thank you.
Hello, ladies. Everything all right?
Fine. Now, what have you bought?
Nice leg of lamb. A few delicacies, you know. Petit fours for the ladies and some decent cigars for me and Tim.
Any cigars you want testing, boss, just give us the word.
Yes, I do have a word to say, actually, Jack. Staff meeting in the living room as soon as we close. Tell Betty and Tina.
Right, boss. What's the staff meeting about?
Search me, cock. Unless it's the halitosis.
What's halitosis?
They're always the last to know, aren't they?
Bad breath.
Hello, love. What can I get you?
I'll have half a lager, Betty.
Right.
Hey, it's been a bit of good news about my Don.
Oh, yes.
You know that lad you were after? Police have been to tell me this morning. Him and his mate. They've admitted to stealing Don's motor.
Oh, good. So everything's turned out right,
Yes. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's them, all right. I knew two of the lads as soon as I clapped eyes on him.
Well, you would need it, of course, when it comes to court, but, well, between you and me, they've both got form for joyriding.
Thieving, I'd call it, not joyriding.
Well, I'm not arguing with you.
Look, they both confessed, have they, to taking my car?
Blamed each other at first. It always helps.
Yeah. No one among joyriders, eh? Well, look, at least you won't be accusing me of hitting that cyclist anymore.
Yeah, you weren't accused, Mr. Brennan, you were questioned.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm just thankful it's all over.
All over? Well, you got the magistrates, yeah. I don't know which case comes up first, yours or theirs. Still, you'll be hearing from the clerk.
Is it paler?
Right. Have you locked the street door, Jack?
Yes, boss.
Right. I'll get straight to the point. We're entertaining my daughter and her family tonight, Bet and I, so we'll not be available in the bar.
So is it just going to be me and Jack?
No. Betty's very kindly offered to come in and give us a hand. Thank you, Betty.
Pleasure, love. Have you decided what you're going to wear, love?
Not really. Alec favours riding breeches to give the aristocratic impression.
Look, never mind about all that. The main thing is I don't want anyone showing me up.
Right, boss.
Yes. Right. For God's sake, Jack, will you get yourself a handkerchief? Oh, and that reminds me, tonight, a collar and tie from you.
Hey, I tell you what, I can do a bit of buttling for you, can't I?
Bit of buttling?
Aye. Usher your guests in, ask them what they want, pour them a drink, give them a bit of sophisticated. Jack could make a bit of an impression on them, you know?
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of, Jack. No, I want you where you belong, behind that bar. I don't want our Sandra thinking we run some kind of disorderly house, so keep your eyes skinned for any horseplay.
Yeah, any horseplay, give us a shout. I might be glad about that.
One final thing. Bad language. Now, let's just try and present the right impression for the Rover's return tonight, shall we? Thank you.
You know, anybody think royalty were coming?
No, Tina. If royalty was coming, we'd float a magnolia blossom in the toilet bowl.
Hiya, love.
A man who was found dead in a forest in the Peak District has been buried today.
What's up?
His body was found 6 weeks ago, but police still have no idea who he was. And his
You won't
funeral
believe
in Buxton was in a virtually empty church has gone up.
Well, what's happened? Isn't it right what them policemen told me? Haven't them lads hauled up?
Oh, I'm clear on that. They're still going to do me, though. I'll be up in court, according to them, for assault.
Can't do that, don't. Not now.
Oh, yes. They don't give a damn what them lads did to me. I've got to go to court. To them, I'm a criminal.
You're not a criminal, Don.
And I'll tell you this, Ivy. By the time they've finished with me in that magistrate's court, I will be.
Oh, off, Judy.
Ta-ra.
See
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra, mate. Ta-ra.
Ooh, great to get that door closed.
Tell me about it.
Good of you to come and give me a hand.
Well, I've got nothing better to do, have I? Besides, I like the company.
If it wasn't for you, I'd be here for ages, because Alma's gone off again.
Oh, was she?
Gone round to Mike Baldwin's for a romantic dinner.
Yeah? Well, that's an idea. We'll pop in the fish and chip shop on the way home, eh?
Mushy peas?
If you play your cards right.
Ooh.
Cheers. What's that? In fact, Mike Baldwin was in the Rovers this afternoon, asking about the cafe.
What do you mean? What was he asking?
Well, you know, how business was going and stuff.
It's very nice of him to take an interest. You know, when Alma offered to let me buy in, I went and consulted him.
Did you?
Gave me some very good advice. I don't think he's as bad as people make out.
Well, never done me any harm. Then again, never had to work for him, have I?
Alma's a bit keen on him, you know. Well, maybe this time it's like she said. Maybe this time he's going to be straight with her.
I'm not too early, am I?
How can you be too early? The sooner you're here, the more time I get to spend with you. Let's have a gargle, shall we?
Ooh, champagne. Thought you were supposed to be watching your spending.
Well, it's not really champagne. It's a little number from the Noir Valley, but just as good.
Cheers. That's very nice.
What time do you want to eat? About 8 o'clock?
Oh, yes, fine.
Fillet steak, medium rare, OK?
Oh, you see, you are still throwing your money around. I mean, fillet steak?
Yeah, but think what it'd cost in a restaurant. It's my way of economising. Getting the best possible food, but getting it cheap.
Well, I'll drink to that.
You, in your car, are you?
Yes.
Well, you can leave it here and get a cab home tonight, unless,
What?
unless you want to stay the night.
I think I could force myself.
Oh, good. Because I've got a proposition I've got to put to you.
What, business or pleasure?
Well, pleasure, but in a business-like way. Here's a spare key to the flat. It's yours if you want it. Or in other words, how would you like to move in?
Do you know, I know what you're after, Mike Baldwin. You're after one thing.
What?
A hand with the washing up.
You can read me like a book, can't you? Well, what's the answer? Or do you want time to think about it?
Well, I thought about it, and I took the key. That's your answer.
Good. Because I think the two people can live as cheaply as one and have twice as much fun.
And apart from that, you know, I've always liked the view from this flat.
It's not bad from where I'm looking from, either.
Do you speak French, Sally?
No, not really. I mean, I did it at school, but none of it seemed to stick.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. So, who's looking after Jamie then while you're away?
Oh, well, it's me mum. She don't mind, though. It's only 3 days, you know.
3 days of bliss.
It's 6:10, Jack. Why isn't Betty here?
Oh, it's the boss's. Murder this time of the night traffic, boss.
Well, I hope she gets here soon, that's all. Now, let's have a look at you. I don't think a shave would have done any harm, you know, Jack.
Are you still fussing about down here? Get upstairs and get yourself ready.
Yes, all right, I'm just going. We've over an hour yet. Now then, listen, Jack.
Hey,
I wouldn't...
there you
Oh, we're early. Sandra, love, I was just going upstairs to get change, you've caught me in my muck. I didn't expect you for a good hour yet. Where's Vicky and Tim?
Can we go somewhere private?
Eh? Well, yes, why, what's up?
I don't want to talk here.
Oh, you better come through into the... Come on through, love. Come through. Is somebody poorly? It isn't Vicky.
Vicky's fine. Nobody's ill.
But you're not here on your own, are you? Where are Tim and Vicky?
They're not coming. I should have told you sooner, but I just kept putting it off and putting it off.
Told me what? I don't understand you, love.
Don't you? And don't call me love. I don't like it.
Oh, sorry, love. No. Right. Look, sit down, please.
I should have rung you or told you straight away as soon as you invited us that We wouldn't be coming tonight or any other time.
Why not?
Because I don't want to know you. I don't want to come here and see you, and I don't want you coming to our house again.
I don't understand. Look, Sandra, all I want to do is to make up for all those years when you didn't know me.
That's the trouble. All those years. For 20 years, you didn't care about me. And now it's too late to start, even if you meant it.
I do mean it. I've never wanted anything more in my life.
All right. I believe you. I accept you being sincere, but it makes no difference. I can't forgive you. Well, no, I can forgive you. Because to tell you the truth, I just don't care one way or the other.
Sandra.
No, it needs saying. You stayed away too long. When I was Vicky's age, I needed you. I wanted you, and you never came. Well, now I don't need you, and I don't want you.
Look, I wasn't the one that walked out on your mother. She walked out on me. She's poisoned you against me.
Oh, she did her best, I agree, but that's not it. I don't care who's to blame, you or her. I had to grow up without you. And if you'd cared enough, you'd have come. So you see, you should have come looking for me sooner. Even 10 years ago, maybe it would have been different.
Just give me a chance, love.
Oh, you call everybody love round here, don't you? It's meaningless because it's so cheap. Well, Tim was polite to you. He would be. He's nicer than me. But I'm not going to pretend. My life has nothing to do with you now, and that's how we're going to leave it.
While I think of it, pack somewhat warm for this trip.
Hey, I'm taking all my glamour gear for going out and that.
Warm stuff, I'm telling you.
I thought you'd be keeping me warm.
Oh, come on, let's leave these lovebirds to it.
Yeah, okay. Kev, why don't we go to France?
Oh, I didn't know you fancied doing something like that.
Well, I don't especially, but it'd be nice to do something exciting, wouldn't it?
Okay, finish your drink and we'll have early night.
I mean it, Kev. Why don't we do something?
There you are, Percy.
That's never best bitter.
Oh, I'm sorry I've pulled your lager.
Lager? Whenever have I drunk that tasteless muck?
Well, I've said I'm sorry.
The years I've been
Jack,
coming in
give
here,
Percy what he
don't
wants.
even know what I am.
Sandra, is something wrong?
I think you've got a pretty good idea.
But hang on.
I'm sorry, love. Sorry, I'm late. It's the buses.
Don't worry, Betty. I don't think it matters much now. Alec?
She doesn't want to know me, but